Howdy guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival and welcome to update 9.0. We are nearly at double digits with these guys, so I'm hoping that 10.0 is going to be a massive update. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this update, which is called the Alliance Rework. So smarter, stronger, and even more rewarding. So partners, a major alliance rework is here. Get ready for new features, improved structures, and powerful bonuses that will enhance the teamwork and competition. Assignments and bonuses. Alliances now have assignments that grant valuable bonuses to all members. Work together to unlock the powerful perks to boost your progress. Improved alliance structure. A new entry system for rookies makes it easier for new players to integrate into the game and their alliance with simpler assignments. Plus, alliance leaders can now appoint deputies to assist with organizational tasks, which is actually nice because it takes the load off the actual owner of the alliance as well and puts it down to a subordinate to carry out. They may be a little bit more active than the leader, so on and so forth. Easier, more powerful buildings. Construction and upgrade costs have been significantly reduced. That's going to be interesting to see because I want to go ahead and look at that later on. Allowing for faster progression and easier development. Additionally, 2 branded new alliance buildings have been introduced. Upgraded PvP and ladders, so focus more on the combat performance and than just the gold stolen. Leaderboard rewards have been improved, and the new gold division challenges for the top alliances. Plus, alliances can now climb up and down the leaderboard, making competition fiercer than ever. There's assignments. Now we've got all these bonuses here on the side. They are very reminiscent to the Spirit Cave in itself. So I feel like that's something that they've imported out of that and dropped it into this, which is actually not a bad thing because some of those bonuses are quite cool. So that could be something that could be further enhanced in your gaming experience as well. So just wanted to point that out there. But members get 5 assignments, while rookies and newcomers have 3 easier assignments to help them integrate. Assignments can't be failed. Even partial progress earns your alliance some reputation points. So no matter what you do, there's going to be some sort of progression towards that, which is actually nice. Actually good. Reputation. Completing assignments, earning reputation, which is used to activate bonuses. Reputation resets weekly, so spend it wisely before time runs out. Bonuses. Once enough reputation is earned, leaders and deputies can activate up to 5 bonuses to boost the entire alliance. So I feel like that's something that could be, whether that is in boss battles or alliance battles and such and things like that. More on that a little bit later as well if it's not mentioned in here, because I did read some of the patch notes as well. Bonuses enhance nearly every aspect of the game. For combat to economy, their strength depends on the modules inside key buildings, so upgrading the buildings make them more powerful. And like reputation, bonuses are reset weekly, keeping the challenge fresh. Work together, earn the reputation, claim the best bonus for your alliance. Wow, there is a lot to unpack here, but for the most part, it's just a whole new rework in, I guess, an evolution from the original alliance when that was all set up. And actually probably more than 2 years ago, to be fair with you guys. Gold nugget production is now simpler. The gold mine now handles it all, so you no need to build the slice box. Oh, come on, I just built mine. However, it still provides other valuable bonuses. Interesting. No backpacks in raids. Attackers can only bring healing items and binoculars, so now a single commando won't be able to clear out your entire base alone. Defending your territory gets even more fair. Okay, that's interesting. Defender gear is now repairable using repair kits. Easier defender management. The improved interface now displays all posts and their coverage, allowing you to appoint and reassign defenders without manually setting each one. Your safe with dynamite and whiskey can no longer be stolen. It was removed from the game. And all alliance members can now contribute to funding leads or rival alliances through Slick Johnny. And that's not all. There's even more exciting improvements waiting for you in the game. Check it out. So while the game is loading in, I did actually quickly read some of this as well. They've actually made some PvE elements to the PvP challenge as well, so for raids and things like that. So that allows us, well, for myself, who don't want to participate in PvP, can do PvE, which is actually quite interesting. So I'm reading that verbatim off the website, and I'm just sort of going back up just to actually exemplify that. But where are we? Where are we? It's a little bit further up here anyway. So new challenges and other buildings. Just sort of speed reading this until I find it again, of course. Okay, where was it? I've actually lost it. Oh, here we go. So with this update, we're making alliances more accessible and rewarding for everyone. While PvP remains an important part of the experience, we're adding more PvE opportunities so that even being in a clan is not just fun, but also useful and profitable for a much larger group of players. So I don't know whether that means the tasked opportunities in how they sort of interpretate that. That I am not too sure. But let's go over anyway to the alliance itself. But like I said, there's actually a lot more, there's a lot more patch notes and information if you want to go on the Discord to read up on that. There's a couple of new buildings. You've also got the laboratory and the place of power as well. So that's also available in the game or in the alliance. So let's go over and head over to my alliance and have a bit of a suss, because I'm actually interested to see the requirements for buildings and things like that. And I just want to have a bit of a talk to you guys about that as well at the same time, only because, well, they're making a lot of changes, but they're making a lot more things accessible, meaning, oh, here we go. Gold Rush ladder is now on pause this week as we prepare to launch a major alliance's Rework. Okay, so it hasn't actually fully been implemented. That's the alliance Rework. Okay, so that's just information on that. Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. Now let's have a quick look and see that. Oh yeah, I think that has changed a little bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has. Now I ended up actually finishing my slice box, and I think the cart was also finished as well. So I've actually ended up finishing that too. So that's a little bit annoying. And I've got my slice box over here. Increases the gold ore mining by 5 per day, which I've actually done as well. Okay, now an interesting thing as well. I know that I discussed this a little while back, where I wanted to see if I could actually obtain all of my all of my nugget ores when they were washed and put into the cart. So that's not actually the case. So you still need the safe to actually complete that and have the ability to store all of those said gold nuggets. So anyway, it was just a little theory on my end, and I just wanted to sort of see if that would have been the case, but it's not. So I definitely need to finish this bad boy. And oh my god. Okay, so this is a little annoying. Now, I don't know why if we didn't get any sort of reimbursement from this either. And I'm only just saying this because I spent a lot of time to, well, fundamentally get a lot of this iron ingot for one. Now, I should have, well, I'm already halfway there on that, and this I can actually finish. So I can actually finish this myself and get everything up and running. Yes, it is a little bit annoying because I spent a great deal of time to try and actually get a lot of the resources, iron in particular, because I ended up getting over 1,000 iron ingots, right? And that was one of the requirements for this safe. But unfortunately, we didn't get any sort of reimbursement with that because, well, it would have been nice to actually obtain that reimbursement, to be fair, because, yeah, well, I don't know how you would divvy that up as well at the same time, because you've got multiple members in an alliance. So, but still, that's something I would have liked to have seen if that would have been the case. Well, I can sort of finish a lot of this now, but I just got to get all the other materials to go along with it. So yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, guys. I'm not gonna dwell on that. This is nearly finished. I can actually finish this off as well. So I might even actually start putting a little bit more emphasis on. Oh, here we go. We can actually finalize this now because, yeah, there you go. Well, there we have it. What have I got here? Upgrade. And this is what's required. Okay, and then this is where you need all the stuff here, blankets and stuff like that. And we've got the, what's this? This is the rest area. Oh, is that the same thing? It is the same thing. Well, that's the bunk room. Oh, well, anyway. But yeah, okay, interesting. So I've completed that. That's cool. What does it say about the power station? Let's go have a quick little look-see at the power station. What is this? What did you say? Begin gold mining to attack other alliances. Okay, well, that's cool. upgrades. What have we got here? And that's the upgrade that we've got here at the minute. So that obviously requires a little bit more. And okay, so that's obviously going to sort of limit and reduce productivity on that end to increase, player progression, things like that. So that's fine, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. But I guess what they've done now and how they've done it now, and this is the transformer. So what do you do actually? Improves the energy supply to buildings, increasing their efficiency and speeding up crafting processes. So that might be one that I probably would want to sort of finish off as well, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. So that's something there that I'll probably end up looking at doing myself. But it's actually good because for those that don't want to have a full alliance, you can do it on your own, And now that we've got this more accessible to those, I'm definitely more inclined to actually see how this all sort of works as a PvE player as opposed to a PvP player. Whether or not you're going to get completely obliterated by other teams and stuff like that, well, that could be a very that could be a reality. That could be a major possibility if that would be the case. Whether or not you get paired up with other clans that are very close to your level, which I'm assuming that's what would happen as well. I think that might be something that that would be for grounds for exploration and having a bit of a look at. And look at this, I'm already nearly finished on this as well. So I don't know whether or not they spread a lot of the materials around potentially. I'm feeling that could be the case into other buildings, because I know definitely I had actually started this workstation here, so I'm assuming that's what they've done, and I'm kind of happy with that outcome. Instead of getting all the gear and materials back to the players, they've spread it around to all the other buildings and things like that. So I think that's actually a good compromise, so yeah, I feel like that is that's, I guess, resources well spent in that respect. So I feel like, yeah, it's cool. I like that. What have we got over here? So let's quickly have a look at the mine itself. Now I've got this. Gold production is 5 per day. So have they actually reduced that? Because I thought that was 10. Well, the mine itself produces 15, sorry. No defenses. And then this is what we're looking at in terms of upgrades. And of course, this is actually going to be quite, will take me quite a while to actually get. And if we end up going down that pathway as well, and there's nothing else that's changed here as well. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Now if I go into this, now let's have a look. So I'm obviously the leader, which I can leave. I've got these guys here. I can either promote you if I do this. So you're my deputy, right? And then I can kick the person out. So I can't change the rank for 12 hours. Okay, cool. So I can promote someone like that, and they've got 12 hours that they can do whatever they wish. And then I can decide if I want to go back and say, hey, no, you know what? I'm going to demote you, and you're going back down to an alliance member, right? And then I've got all these other guys here. And I've got a couple of rookies here as well, which I'm not... interesting. I don't know whether or not these guys just... what do you call it? If they just jumped on, I don't know. We've got an alliance candidate as well, so someone that can actually be brought on into the alliance, which we can we can do. And yeah, I feel like that's something that it's interesting. These are the bonuses. These aren't active, so increased experience for defeating enemies by 5%. This is not also active, but grants 10% points to to battle pass or tier 3 or below. Okay, so it grants a 10% points bonus to battle pass of tier 3 and below. So you've got to be a very low level to take advantage of that by the looks of things, I think. That's interesting. And then we've got another one here, 10% for bonus reputation for assignments. And then increases gold. Okay, so I can't activate any of these yet. So bonus parameters for rookies are reduced by 50%. Each enough reputation to activate the bonus is 1 of 5. Okay, so you got to earn the reputation in order for you to activate one of these buffs and bonuses. So for a lot of people, you might go for the gold as an example. So you might end up doing that, or you might do the experience, or you might do things like with regards to the battle pass if that's your speed. And these will obviously change and evolve over time, I would imagine too. So that's something else to look forward to. And then what we've got here. Okay, so these are the assignments. Oh, wow. So have I got 3,300 here? Reputation can be earned by completing assignments. Okay. I don't think I've completed any of these. Okay, so ore mining. Total completed 150 out of 300. Limited time locations, or limited locations. Scout the rival alliance bases. Defeating strong animals. Buying epic tubes. Defeating bandits. Log into the game. And okay, for rookies under level 90, and then for the members. Okay, so that makes sense. So you got the difference between your members and then your rookies. And then we've got obviously our guys here. We can search for alliances still, so that obviously doesn't change. But so far, yeah, so my level 747, which it says there, so that's interesting. Slick Johnny, begin gold mining to attack other alliances. Okay, that's fine. Well, there you go. And then these all get wiped in the next 4 days, and then you start again, essentially. So yeah, that appears to be it. But like I said, I feel like this is going to encourage me now to go ahead and, participate, right? And finish off a lot of the buildings so that I can actually have a full functioning alliance. And that way we can, we can look forward to how the game sort of materializes from thereafter, and how much difference, it'll make to my gaming experience, in particular, because I'm the one that owns the alliance. I haven't done it before, so that could be something that I could look forward to, and I feel like that could be an interesting concept, right? But also what I wanted to note is they've lowered the bar that much that it is really achievable for mid to end game players to own their own alliance, right? So, and look, some people prefer to own and run their own alliance, and others would rather be a member, even a deputy, let's say. But I feel like the bar's been lowered enough for these sort of things to happen, because I obviously want to encourage the PvP system and PvE for some as well. So it's like their own battle arena, right? It's obviously different, like similar concept when you think of a battle arena, but it's a different flavor on how they've interpreted it, which is great because I like that personally for me. But also I feel like, obviously the reward sake and things like that you're going to get out of it, obviously gold is the main leading currency out of all this, that we're actually going to have, I guess, more gold as time goes on. And if we obviously upgrade our alliance buildings, that's obviously going to help improve efficiencies, all that sort of stuff. But it's going to help us buy things that are gold centric, so things like epic tubes and all that sort of stuff, which I'm feeling that this was needed to be implemented at one point or another to obviously encourage all of this for future updates. So I feel like that's something that, along the lines of like I've been hypothesizing. I can't even say that word, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I've been reflecting on this for a while, and I feel like there's going to be another area, another key area, but I feel like this one's going to be a little bit different to others, where it's not going to be as accessible, right? So it's not going to be as accessible for a lot of players, meaning that a lot of the things or ways to, live in that city or go to that city would require gold as part of your currency. Or that the area or locations that are going to be that difficult are going to require a lot of epic materials. So, epic weapons, epic clothing, things like that in order for you to survive. So I feel like that's something that we're going to have to sort of look at, worst case scenario. I could be completely wrong, but just wanted to point it out there because I feel like it's something that's worth mentioning. Again, I don't get any privileged access to information, so I don't know what's coming. Don't ask me, but I don't know because the devs won't tell me. Even though that I try and ask, but they won't tell me. They stay very resilient in that respect. But this is why I get to speculate and I throw things up into the ether, and hopefully things like this may actually happen, or an interpretation of what I've explained to you guys today might actually eventuate. Who knows? But I guess for the most part as well, it's easier now. So I guess the encouragement is to go ahead and muck around with your alliance and see what you guys can get your get your hands on. Even if you just want to use the alliance as a means to obtain gold as a currency, you'll get 5 per day. So that's something, I guess. You know, that's 25 a week. Well, 5 days. So that's the, what are we looking at here? So 7 days a week. So that's 35 gold nuggets. You know, quick maths. So, you know, it could be worth something to someone. Might not be worth much to others. Others will obviously want more, which is totally understandable. It's only natural to want more and wanting to obtain more. So why not? Why not? But I think that's going to go ahead and do it, guys. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below, and share if you can. If you guys are new to the channel or not, and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty, guys, take it easy from me, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.